You ever felt like you were standing in the dark because of your brain injury? If this is you, sit with me for a little while, y'all. Welcome to my channel. This is Astra's Brain Injury, and I'm Astra. Now, for y'all who is new, my brain injury began when I had my MVA back in November of 2014. And I say it was catastrophic. It really was. My life changed as I knew it. And when I talk about standing in the dark, it's figuratively as well as literally. Y'all, I became so light sensitive that everybody knew I would walk around in shades in my home because I couldn't handle that. I love me some natural light. And this is another thing. I love natural light for it to all be coming in. So, got a lot of windows on my home. And I love to have, them open, that you get all that natural light coming in. It's a beautiful thing. But then for me, with my brain injury, I couldn't even handle the natural light. I was like, I was like, wearing shades in my house. Please turn the blinds up so that the light is not coming in on me. I was, in a room. Please don't turn on the lights. Just leave it off. And, when you have a dimmer for your lights, it's a good thing because you can, you always got la mood set because you've got everything dim. And for me, it was a way of life for me. I really could not handle the lights at all, whether it is street lights, car lights, natural light, the lights in your home. I couldn't even coming off of the TV. That's another thing. The lights, if I was watching something and it's dark, it's nighttime on the TV, like for the movie, say for instance, and there is lights coming from the car and it's shining towards it, I would be like this. And up to this day, y'all, I'm still like this. Like I would turn my head, I would go like this and shielding my eyes. And, in the beginning, I could not understand why I wanted to be in the dark. And when I say literally as well as figuratively, there's a lot of things that went over my head. I could not, you know, it's not even that I could not understand, but it's just my processing was just, I am processing today. That's how it was telling me. Forget you, Astra. I want to do something else. And I'm like, what else you need to do? Can you please process for me? But so there was a lot of things that went over my head. A lot of things I didn't understand. A lot of things was going on around me. And even though I am present, I'm still in the dark about it. And, to hear how um, my practitioners would tell me is that there was lights on, but there was nobody home. And I just looked, I'm animated now. I was not. So I was in the dark. And, when you're in the dark and you don't know, like, say, for instance, you go to the hotel and, you've gone on vacation and you're in the hotel. You don't want to turn on the lights to disturb everybody. So you not even thinking about, let me turn on the lights on my phone because it's going to bother everybody. You trying to, figure your way out. Ooh, where do I, what, because it's dark inside and you trying to figure out where to go up and you might bang into something. For me, this is how it was. I was in the dark and I'm trying to find me, and I couldn't find me. And I'm looking like this with my eyes shut, trying to find me, and I could not find me. And it was really hard, y'all. It was really, really, really hard. And to be standing in the dark when you know that's not who you are, it's a hard thing to come to terms with. It's a hard thing to be like, there's something I just can't put my finger on. I was going to say my hands, but there's something I just can't put my finger on. Like when you have something, a word that you want to say and it's at the tip of your tongue, but you can't get it out. This is how it is with the brain injury. And sometimes you don't even realize it's at the tip of your tongue and wants to come out. You're just like, okay, I'm sure I've told y'all where I've gone out with my mother. We've gone to the store and, we were talking to people and I'm here and I would be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was smiling and I may laugh, I may laugh, but my mother would come and she goes, did you hear what that person said? I'm like, what? What did they say? I'm standing in the dark, y'all. I am in the dark. I tell y'all with my brain injury, it's like it comes in and it just goes into the black hole. It don't even give me a chance to process. It just went straight into the black hole. It's like, what? Black hole check. Oh, you want that? Black hole check. And this is how it is for me. And it still happens up to this present day. And this is 11 years later. It still happens to me. This is why you see, you'll never catch me out by myself because I always want to have someone with me that can be like, oh, Astra, did you catch da 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 da? And I'm like, what? What? And they can be like, Astra, they said da 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 da. I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? I never heard that. Black hole effect. I'm standing in the dark. And, you know, it's not easy. It really is not easy. But, I do try and make the best of it. When I look back on my daily diary and I see where I was talking about, different things. And I was just like, sweet Jesus, I didn't know it was like that for me. I would not have a recollection of this at all. I'm sure in my other videos I've said to y'all, I have been looking through my daily journaling and I was like, what? I didn't know this is happening to me. I didn't know this is how I was feeling. I didn't know a lot of things. And here I am, present day, and I'd be standing in the dark because I don't even know about what happened in my past. And if I was not journaling, I would have never known this, that I could come back now to y'all and let y'all know, ooh-wee, this is what's going on with me. Even though these memories has been snatched from me, I still got a record of it that I wrote about it that I can come back to y'all and be like, hey, this is what I was experiencing. So that black hole still happens for me. Being in the dark still happens for me. Am I mad about being in the dark? At times. I know, I give you that face. At times, yes. I mean, and at times I don't even, I'm just like, poof, it went over my head. Poof, it disappeared. And I don't even know about it. But, you know, you can try and fight against it. Or you can accept it and say, okay, How can I move on? And how the high was able to move on is that I have somebody with me that whenever I'm out and about and you see me out and about, you would see that somebody else is tethered to me and they're not far behind from me, you know, and they would be able to, Astra, did you hear what this person said? And I'd be like, what? No, I didn't hear that. And they would be able to be like, oh, okay, Astra, da 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 da. Ah, okay. Well, at least they know. And they can always come to me at a later time and say, well, Astra, such and such be the case. And I'm like, oh, okay. But, I was, it, you know, up to this day, I still am standing in the dark. Not completely, fully dark, but I'm still standing in the dark. I have it dimmed. Like I said, it's always set la mood for Astra because it's always the lights is dim. All I need to do is have the R&B music down in the background, and everything is right as rain for me. But you know, I don't want to say it is what it is, but in a sense, it is what it is. And I've come to terms with it that, okay, now I understand you are a part of me. And I understand now I can't handle the lights. I need me the shades like I'm a rock star. But, you know, it's a part of who I am. And those who see me out, and I'm out with my mother or I'm out with my children, whoever, and they see me, they will always see me with shades on. Always. You will not catch me without no shades. And, they've just come to realize, oh, okay, here comes a rock star. Where's the paparazzi behind of her? No. And so and so, as I said, the paparazzi. So they're all around me. Click, 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 click. But no, for real though, y'all. I've come to accept this. You know, um, you can't fight against it. It's not a losing battle that you would be fighting, but it is a battle that you would have to be fighting for a long, 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 long time. Because I'm still fighting this battle, y'all. And I've come to terms, and I could just say, thank you, Jesus, that I have accepted this. I've accepted this, and I realize I will always be, for right now, I can't say what's going to happen tomorrow, but for right now, I have been in the dark where everything is just dim for me because of how my brains is. I don't know what it's going to do for me tomorrow. I may jump up and be like, hoo, Astra, I'm good now. You're good now. You can handle the light. I don't know. I really don't know. But, you know, I'm, I tell y'all, I encourage y'all. I can't tell, but I encourage y'all to accept these different things that is going on with your brain injury, because from accepting, you're able to move forward, and then you're able to maneuver in ways that, okay, if I'm by myself, I'm not going to remember everything, because my memory, as I tell y'all, my memory, black hole. It goes into the black hole. And you have someone with you, they're able to catch a lot of things that you won't be able to catch. And it's not because you don't want to catch it. Your ears is hearing, your brains is processing, and your brains is just like, I don't want to say junk, but it's just like black hole. Check what this person said that they da 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 da. Oh, black hole. Check, it's there. And so my brains is very good at doing that. It's very good at doing that, y'all. And so this is why it's good to have someone with you that when your brains wants to put everything into the black hole, because it's not even going into junk file, it's going straight into the black hole, because black hole, and the black, as I said, that black hole means that it's gone. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. But if it does, I'll be like, ooh, I got me a memory. Because I can tell that there has been some times where somebody has said something to me years ago, and it's popped into my head. It's resurfaced, yo. So it kind of came out of the black hole and it resurfaced. And I go to them and I would talk to them and be like, what you talking about, Willis? We had this conversation like however eons ago. I'm like, what? What? For real? And to me, it just seemed like it was just, we just had this conversation and I walked away and came back. So, there is that times I can count it on my one hand when that has happened. And, as again, like I said, I don't know if things will resurface from that black hole. But again, I'm still in the dark. This is 11 years later, and I'm still, my surroundings. I like it to be dim. I do my cooking channel. I could tell you all this. I do my cooking channel, and I prefer the natural light, and I still like to be away from the natural light, so it's, you know, it's, it's what it is, and I've accepted it. And hopefully, I don't know what tomorrow's going to hold. I don't know how it's going to be tomorrow. But again, like I said, I've always have the set la mood because the lights is dim whenever, always around. I would be like, no, please don't turn on the light. Like, but I was like, no, sorry, please no. And this is still now present day, and I still do it. So let me know if this is something that you have experienced. Are you in this, let's set the mood kind of a thing in the dark? You prefer to be in the dark, like have the lights dim, as opposed to, the bright lights and all that kind of stuff. Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious. Comment, let me know. Um, I'm gonna take my leave now. My timer just went off. Let me know. Actually, it's time. So I will definitely catch y'all in the next video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell, y'all. And I'll definitely catch you in the next video. Remember to journal. Take care. You know, just one step at a time. We can't, what is it? They say Rome wasn't built in a day. It sure was not. It took a little bit of time. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to be able to get back up on your feet. Let me know, Astra. All right, then, y'all. So take care, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.